This is Amy Bacon with Spirit Pathways, and I'm here with this week's reading. This is for today, Monday, November 20th, through this coming Sunday, November 26th, 2017. And this week, in whatever form it takes, we are coming together to give thanks. We are noticing gratitude in our lives, and in this process, doing an assessment of where we perceive we stand in relation to our dreams and desires. Allow this potent exercise to be a personal connection for you. There are so many benevolent energies available to direct you and carry you along to your highest potential and greatest happiness at this time. The divine universe, she's wiggling her fingers and stirring the pot to perfect your recipe of happiness. And the stars and planets are choreographing the perfect dance of alignment to nudge you toward making the best choices and decisions. Let me highlight these energies that call you forth this week. Mars and Pluto give you the positive calling to define the turning points that you are ready to take to better align to your goals. And flexibility is key here. Stubborn, it must be one-way attitudes, they're just going to block your progress. Instead, explore more fluid, flexible ways to get your desired outcomes. And by this, I don't mean any dithering, meandering ways. You need to get to the point with clarity and flexible action. Action that allows you fluid boundaries to create and awaken your world. And on Tuesday, November 21st, the sun is going to enter Sagittarius, which is going to lift any heaviness that you may have been feeling. This lighter, fresher aspect will help you shed any darkness so you can look forward in eager, bright, new ways to look at and do the things you desire. If you are feeling any challenges, instead of losing yourself in negative energy, ask, what is this gift? How does this change? How does this challenge allow change that is going to place me into such a better perspective? Because challenges create change, which creates positive alignment for you. So don't resist. Welcome this with clarity. Any lingering or ongoing challenges are brought to you courtesy of Chiron. Chiron, which is the great healer. And Chiron is actively dancing with several planets this week. So your healing can lead to the alignment of your higher self with your life purpose and meaning. And this is big, positive breakthroughs and progress. So again, don't resist. Welcome your inner work and positive change. And so any challenges that are urging you, let me define this better. The challenges, they are urging you to tap into your creative expression. So what needs to change? What challenges are pushing you to accept more creative expressions in your life? What do you need to get rid of? This is an important point here. Any past valuables that were essential before, that's where you need to examine things. Because you know what? Now they're not essential anymore. Their meaning has changed. Those valuables that were essential before now no longer serve you. So allow new meaning into your life, new essentials, new valuables. Recognize your new current gratitude and values and alignment. And these are perhaps simpler, more minimal essentials that are authentic alignment to your goodness and your happiness and your joy. So use this week and all these planetary aspects to your best advantage. Go ahead and, while you're enjoying Thanksgiving, do some of that inner work, that inner alignment of, yes, this is what I have gratitude for, and yes, here is where I welcome change. Change that's going to better align me to where I want to end up. All right, I love laying out the cards, seeing the energy for this week, and I know I pull these before the video because I have a bit of a long process of pulling the cards. And I guess sometime I should film that so you know exactly what I'm doing. Interesting. So I know I read each card for the individual reading and meaning for the week, but I also want to point out that the cards pull from each other and the connections between the cards have meaning. And this week it's standing out for me with all these major arcana cards and the world in the center. So yes, these three cards lead together, but everything is pulling. I'm going to try and make a circle here a little bit from this center world card. All right, so let's go through here. The King of Air. So we're starting out with speak your mind. We're starting out with reminding you that you are brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic, and allowing that to serve you. Allowing that confidence to shine through. That alignment. You know, in the beginning when I spoke about what's happening astrologically this week, if this is all beneficial to help you, so seize that energy and allow those changes in your life to move forward with confidence. And seek out professional advice in any areas that you need more clarity and understanding. And balancing your mental and emotional considerations. I can tell you this is directly connected to the card beneath it, Justice. So we'll talk about that as well. So this speaking your mind and having confidence leads to the Eight of Fire. It creates this action of this card, which is then things will move quickly. Things will take off. Eight is responsibility and it's money, and it says take action on this. What do you want to create? This is very much a week of job energy and career energy and alignment to your life passions energy. And, you know, entrepreneurship rules the day in this day and age. Corporations are getting a little more tricky to work for. So many people who are losing jobs or their life has shifted, they're taking on what they want to do, their personal meaning. So that's just a little bit to think about. You don't have to, you know, quit your job and start your own business. But the steps leading to your independence and your freedom. And those delays are over. Events are going to happen, and you're going to have lots of opportunities that present themselves all at once. So those choices and decisions are going to be called upon for you to pay attention to be able to make the best ones, which are going to lead you here to living your passion. The Lovers is not only romantic love, it's passionately loving your life. The alignment of the King of Air and the Eight of Fire that bring you to this passionate alignment. This passionate outcome of you wake up every morning and you can't wait to get on with your day because your life is exciting and it's all the fresh new experiences that you want to have. This is also, you know, if love is on the list, love is coming and love is here, and love has new chapters and new volumes and new passionate ways of expressing itself. This is also the card of your health improving. So if you've had health issues, they're going to turn the corner and you're going to get better now. Things are going to become easier. So I love that. All pulling, again, still from the world, which I'm going to explain in a minute. The King of Air and Justice, very connected this week. This is taking action, and it's the highest outcomes for everyone. It's not winners and losers. It's everyone's a winner. Everyone gets the best situation for them. It's very much about harmony and balance, which is also The King of Air, this brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Justice, ask Archangel Raguel to help you if there is any areas in your life that are suffering injustice and need to come into balance. Standing up for your beliefs, doing what you know is right, allowing that confidence to shine through. Then things will happen quickly. You'll get the balance and you can use your knowledge, and that little halo is you're divinely connected. So everything's going to be all right. And then the world. In the center is the world. This is the highest card in the major arcana, number 21, which is 2 plus 1 is a 3, which is expansion in your life. Archangel Michael. I love Archangel Michael, so ask Archangel Michael to help you with expansion in your life and help you with the outcomes that you want in your world. This is a congratulatory card telling you you've done a good job. And here you are in the middle, and these infinity symbols says you are divinely connected, and you're connected to Mother Earth, and around it is all the seasons and all the elements. Water, earth, fire, air, and these little symbols as well in these little globes. It's complete connection. It's complete positive outcomes. You're not going to get a better card than this for everything turning out the way that you want it to. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude. Happy Thanksgiving. The path toward enlightenment. This is it. This is at the center and the heart of this week. And every single one of these cards is pulling from the world, is pulling from this center, contentment, joy, and gratitude, and enlightenment. So it's very beautiful alignment. And they say, make sure you don't allow your fears to get in the way. The moon is a bit of your fears, a bit of the inner darkness that you're afraid to confront. You know, a lot of people don't want to go and do the inner work because they're terrified of what they might encounter. But I guarantee you and promise 1,000%, there's absolutely nothing in there that is greater than you can handle, that is horrible and awful, because that's just not the way your soul works. What's in there is enlightenment and clarity and understanding and openings and aha moments and epiphanies and breakthroughs and growth and understanding the lessons and understanding why things were the way that they were so you can move ahead to your greatest happiness. That's your soul intention. And that's how it flows. So you can ask Archangel Haniel to help you with this. 8 and 1 is a 9. 9 is culmination. Everywhere you've been has brought you to exactly where you are today. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. And it's all led you in a good way. It's given you wisdom and knowledge and experience. And now you can unfold the path before you the way that you want it to unfold. So those important insights, psychic connection, intuitive connection, everybody has it. Allow it to flow for you. Events behind the scenes that are not there to scare you or to invoke fear. They are events that are for alignment. And this directly connects to this awakening card. So we'll talk about it more when we get to that card. But there are things behind the scenes that are beyond your control that you cannot manipulate, that must come into alignment for you to have the things that you want. So important flow there. And release these fears that are holding you back. If there are fears that you can't overcome, get assistance with that. Get help. Get someone to align you to love, which love is the true emotion in that. And then we've got release, rebirth, new beginnings. I know this card, a lot of people don't like it. This is the death card in the traditional tarot. But I love how Doreen and Radleigh are doing it as release. And 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 is do the work. Go ahead and take the action and do the work. So this is the card of reminding you there's there's still some things you need to release. Maybe it's in those challenges and in your Chiron work this week of what needs to heal. And the challenges, again, ask them what their greater meaning is. Understand how they serve you. Understand how they will, a challenge affects change, creates change, and that change is positive. It's better alignment for you, for your happiness. You can ask Archangel Azrael to help you with this. So absolutely the end of a phase or a situation or circumstance or people in your life that need to fall away. I think this card's been showing up for us, pretty frequently over the past couple of weeks. So they are emphasizing what is the change that finally needs to be let go of. So you can embrace, the sun moving into Sagittarius. The sun is where you shine in your life. So where do you want to shine? How do you want to go out in the world and live authentically and do what it is that you really, really want to do? Sagittarius is going to give you the fresh, new, bright ways and means and hows and whats of doing that. So allowing that energy to serve you. Spiritual transformation, the time to move on. Absolutely. Again, what was valuable before, the value has changed. You're looking for new value, new valuables, new things that are more authentic to where you are now. And then awakening with Archangel Gabriel. Again, you had the 21 for expansion here. You've got the 12-3 expansion. Yay, of awakening here. In the traditional tarot, this is the Hanged Man, which is the meantime, which is have patience with those things that still need to come into alignment. There are things behind the scenes that you have no control over and you can't manipulate. So those things have to happen for, the flow of energy to come into alignment with exactly what it is you want to experience. And this will allow you to look at things from a different perspective. This beautiful archangel is hanging upside down, which I think is a perfect way to show you need to look at things differently. Don't keep looking at things from the same old stubborn, it's got to be one way perspective. There's more than one way. This is the Mars-Pluto energy for you this week of becoming more fluid and flexible and looking at how to do things differently to create the change in your life that you want to experience. Anything that's not flowing for you is temporary, so that's nice to know. And I love this. It's important to be yourself. Absolutely. Who you are is unique and important and valuable. There's only one of you, and there's nothing more precious than that. And there are other energies that are going to vibrate at the same frequency to connect with you, to give you those relationships and all that passion up here of the lovers for your happiest life. So allow the things to fall away that are not in that frequency. And then I love the Four of Fire because it's a perfect card for this week, for Thanksgiving, for enjoying your friends. This is go out, have fun with your friends because you have contentment, peace, and abundance. You're doing the work of taking action. Take action work of bringing happiness into your life, of paying attention to all of this and how you connect to your world, how you define that card in the middle of your world. And then this week, just sitting down and breathing into your heart, into that gratitude and a little bit of life review and determining where you want to go, your personal Thanksgiving, recognizing the contentment, the peace, and the abundance, and a happy home life. That's your own home, your sanctuary. And it can be your birth family or it can be your chosen family. Very important distinction there for your happiness. And this is successfully completing a project, which, yes, you want to do this. You want to complete things before December 2nd when Mercury goes retrograde. More energy for that for December. So any loose ends you need to tie up and finish, please try and do it before the beginning of December. I would love to help you personally in your life with what you're dealing with. I can tune into your blueprint, your Akashic records. I call in your council of spirit guides and angels and loved ones and entities of the highest white light. And I can give you answers and clarity, understanding, guidance, support, anything you need to know. Your pre-life agreements and what's on your blueprint and how things unfold and getting into that alignment with your life purpose and your life meaning. All of that's available through a reading. All the information is on my website, spiritpathways.net. Have a beautiful, wonderful Thanksgiving, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.